So I spent a few hours playing God of War, and like most people, I'm impressed with the characters, the graphics, the storyline, but what really blew me away was the combat and the Leviathan Axe. Have you guys watched Thor and any of the Marvel movies and thought to yourself, boy, I wish I could get a hammer just like Thor and swing it around and get a game just based on that? Well, it might not be Thor's hammer, but it's Kratos' axe. It's the Leviathan Axe. And there's a couple of reasons why I think the Leviathan Axe might be a bit cooler than Thor's hammer.
Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering.
The one trick that Thor's hammer can do is pull off Thor really well.
No. I used to spin it really fast, and it would pull me off the...
Oh my God, the hammer pulled you off?
The ground. It would pull me off the ground up into the air, and I would fly. Every time I threw it, it would always come back to me.
Sounds like you had a pretty special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one.
I played my fair share of action-adventure games. Games like Dark Souls, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Bloodborne. And when done right, I really enjoy the combat mechanics in those type of games. There's something really satisfying about going into combat with your set of skills and being able to assess the situation and deal with all the enemies with the tools at hand. And I have to say, playing God of War really scratches that itch. When fighting 2, 3, maybe even 4 enemies, you could choose to fight one enemy at a time, like just dodging the attacks left and right and focusing on one guy and getting him killed. Or you could just fight them all at the same time. Have your axe, throw at one guy, have him pinned, look at the other guys, punch him, dodge the attack of the third guy, focus on the third guy for a little bit and come back to the second guy, have him stunned, grab him, pull him, throw him at the other guy, and then come back after the 2 guys are dead, kill the third guy one-on-one. Like, there are so many things you can do, basically, when you have the axe and you have your little kid just yelling at him, boy, and he's like comboing enemies for you. You're like hitting him with the axe, he's in the air, the arrows are shooting, the guy's in the air, you're hitting him with your hammer, you're hitting him with your axe, and the kid's juggling him with the arrows, and you can just keep doing all this sort of things. And I found it so much fun. Like, you can do so many things at the same time or focus on one specific strategy. It gives you the option to do what you want to do. And it was really amazing to have the ability to choose, like, oh, I can do this, or I can change it and do that. I found that really fun to do. And it's rare that I find a game that allows you to have fun and really choose to play with your own play style. One of the cool things are enemies have a stun bar, not just a health bar. When guys are stunned, you can use the game mechanics to hit R3 and then just like instantly tear them apart and kill them. Or you can like pick them up and throw them at a group of enemies. One of my favorite moments in the game was just to throw the axe at enemies really far away and recall it, and watch it make its way back to Kratos' hand. I'd also throw the axe really far into the woods just to recall it, and hear all the clunks and bangs it made on its way back.
All right.
Oh, don't forget your umbrella.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Can I also say that having the axe made by the smith that made Thor's hammer is just the icing on the cake. It's really cool playing the game and meeting some random blue guy who says, yeah, I'm the guy who made that axe. And oh yeah, I also made Thor's hammer.
Say, you're not gonna believe me, but that axe you got, it was me what made her. Me and my brother. Was one of our best. So don't let nobody else go work on her except for us two.
You are right. I do not believe you. Come, boy.
Santa Monica Studios have really outdone themselves with this installment of God of War. And besides getting nearly perfect reviews from all the publications out there, I think at the end of the year, they're gonna nab all the top awards.
Can you kill something that big?